Hey, Will Kenderdine here, back in video number 2, and if you have not seen video number 1, then I highly encourage you to find the link for that because this video will make much more sense after you've seen video number 1. Right, so let's press on. So where we left off was with regard to this recipe. So like I said in the previous video, when when last we spoke at the end of our Chamber of Commerce meeting, I spoke with several of you regarding all these things that go into this idea of search engine optimization press releases. And what many of you said was, Will, I'm sure you're thinking of somebody else. You're not thinking of me, which is to say that we all agreed that these press releases are tasty temptations, kind of to stay with my foodie metaphor here. They're tasty temptations for big national companies. But what have you got for me in terms of bolt-on profits? Because again, this whole thing is about bolt-on profits in 2020. So stay with me because we are getting to that. And what I want to point out is that the tasty temptations are indeed search engine optimization press releases, and these are private label solutions designed with you in mind as a point-and-click service. So to say it again, the bolt-on profits that I'm going to focus on here are search engine optimization press releases, which again are a service that I and my team provide to you and your company or your clients as a point and click or a simple service. And I'm drawing that as a distinction to full on, heavy duty branded press releases that I agree generally do require more thought press, more time, more effort. So the way these search engine optimization press releases are bolt-on profits for you and your company is because they're a simpler version, a simpler approach to the press release. And what they're intended to do is to help you and or your clients get the attention you deserve online, offline, everywhere. And the reason I'm saying it as you and or your clients is that like for Brad with his bookkeeping services, well, it's really for Brad's business. For that, it's not doing press releases for his bookkeeping clients, but for others, like for Susan and her web design agency. This is both for her web design agency and as bolt-on profits to sell to her clients. So you might be saying, how does this end up being bolt-on profits for a bookkeeping service and a web design agency? Well, I'm glad you asked. So for the businesses that are more like the bookkeeping, the press releases are an awesome way to be able to get the name of the business out there, to get your services known, and to be in front of people that you might not ever have had an opportunity to be in front of before. So that's the one avenue. And then for again, like with Susan and her web design agency, that it still functions to get her web design agency name out there, and she's easily able to get out there and to sell these SEO press releases as a private label or white label solution to her customers. So when she does a new website design for some new business here in King of Prussia, that as part of the bundled solution, SEO press releases are included, and it's delivered as part of her solution. So there's no mention of your SEO secret in there. Again, I'm doing this as a white label service. All right, so I'm actually going to wrap up here. We're coming up on the 5-minute mark, and we're going to come back with some of the more of the ingredients that we've talked about so we can dig a little bit deeper into the prospecting, proposals, and deal closure and all of that sort of thing, and how this bolt-on profits materializes itself as part of the recipe. All right, see you in video number 3.